Alberta's oil and gas sector bracing for uncertainty as U.S. President-elect Donald Trump threatens a 25% tariff on all Canadian goods crossing the border into the United States.
But at the moment, I don't think anything is safe.
Alberta Premier Danielle Smith ready to advocate for Canadian oil and gas through the tariffs, but says she will be taking Trump's threat seriously at a Wednesday meeting with Prime Minister Trudeau and other premiers.
I think that the provinces have been raising for some time their concern that the actions of this government were wrecking our relationship with the United States and wrecking our trade relationship.
Last time Trump was in the Oval Office, oil productions were left out of tariffs because doing so would drive up fuel prices for Midwest American consumers.
I don't think it'll happen. I just don't see how the U.S., 60% of their oil imports come from Canada.
But in a Monday night social media post, Trump saying all products could be hit until Canada and Mexico can address the flow of illegal drugs like fentanyl and migrants across the border, with sources telling Reuters News he has no plans to exempt crude oil.
You've got to take the Trump administration literally. When they say our problem is immigration, our problem is the fentanyl coming across the borders, those are the things we have to solve.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau spoke with the president-elect Monday
about some of the challenges that we can work on together. It was a good call. The Team Canada approach is what works.
If the tariffs do include oil, Alberta would likely need to cut production, which could mean job losses.
I just can't see him raising gas prices by 25% in the Midwest.
But the economic pain intensified south of the border. This expert in energy policy expects U.S. refineries who rely on Canadian crude are already lobbying for an exemption.
The U.S. refiners would have to pay much higher costs for their feedstock, which would result in less profit for them and higher prices for diesel, gasoline, and jet fuel, which is not something Trump was promising in the election.
Trump officially takes office January 20th and says these tariffs would be enacted day one of his presidency. Premier Danielle Smith will be in Washington for the inauguration, saying she plans to build relationships with the new U.S. administration. From Edmonton, Carly Robinson, City News.